You can make infinite mana and attack for infinite damage by combining this card with just one other card, and the entire thing costs less than $4. Welcome to episode 3 of Budget Combos, where I talk to you guys about really powerful stuff you can do in your commander decks for very inexpensive. So here's how it works. Basking Broodscale is green 1 for a 2/2 Eldrazi Lizard with Devoid. This card has Devoid, it means it has no color. For green 1, you can adapt 1. That means if this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, you can put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Basking Broodscale, you may create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token that has the ability sacrifice this creature, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. It's a very complicated way of saying that if you can find a way to put a +1/+1 counter on Broodscale over and over again, you're going to make a 0/1 Eldrazi token over and over again. And now here's where it gets really good, because this entire combo is in mono green. By the way, if you like content like this, be sure to hit that follow button. I'm always doing tons of Magic content, Magic news, combos, all sorts of stuff. Alright, so the second card in this combo is Blade of the Bloodchief, an equipment for one that equips for one that was most recently printed in a commander deck for Lost Caverns of Ixalan, making this card quite inexpensive. Whenever a creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature. If the equipped creature is a vampire, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it instead. So as soon as Basking Broodscale is in play and is equipped with Blade of the Bloodchief, you just have to pay the green 1 to activate Adapt, which puts a +1/+1 counter on the Basking Broodscale, which makes a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn token that you can sacrifice to add a mana to your mana pool. And as long as Blade of the Bloodchief is equipped to Basking Broodscale, as soon as you sacrifice that Eldrazi spawn token to make a colorless mana, it's going to trigger the Blade, putting another counter on the Broodscale, making another Eldrazi spawn token. At this point, you can make infinite 0/1s and put infinite counters on your guy. Now, you're only going to ever have one 0/1 creature in play at a time, but you're going to have a colorless mana available to you from every single one you sacrifice, making a million mana and putting a million +1/+1 counters on your Basking Broodscale. This combo actually just made the top 8 of the Modern Spotlight series in the Netherlands, but it's not exactly a super fringe combo. It's just not one that I have seen that many people play, to be completely honest. Basking Broodscale and Blade of the Bloodchief. Who knew?